What we want to look at now is finding the value of x. And we have here a right triangle, and we have shown here the altitude from the 90-degree angle to the hypotenuse. And when we take the altitude from a 90-degree angle to the hypotenuse, it forms three similar triangles. Two smaller ones and then obviously the larger one. Now, what we need to remember about similar triangles is that the sides of similar triangles are in proportion with each other. So let's use that information to solve for x in this case. Alright, so in this triangle the hypotenuse is 28. And when the altitude intersects the hypotenuse, it creates two shorter sides, x and y. Also, we see that the smaller of the two sides of this right triangle is 15. So the first thing we want to do is we want to separate the similar triangles. It'll help show us exactly what's going on here. So we've got our larger triangle and our smaller triangle. We're going to pull them out as similar triangles. Now that we have two similar triangles, we make sure we orient them properly. We want to label the corresponding sides and then solve the proportion for the requested information. So we label both triangles. The larger triangle with an uppercase A, B, and C, and the smaller one with a lowercase a, b, and c. Now remember, these triangles are in proportion with each other. Now we're going to add the values that were given to us. We know that in the larger triangle, A is 15 and the hypotenuse, C, is 28. In the smaller one, when we rotate it around, A equals x. X is what we're trying to solve for. The hypotenuse of the smaller triangle is 15. So just be careful when you're labeling these that you have the triangles properly oriented, you keep things in the right alignment. Now we want to set up a proportion and solve for x. So we bring our proportion over here. Remember, A over A equals C over C, or x over 15 equals 15 over 28. When you solve this proportion for x, you have x is approximately 8.04, and that is your answer.